Hi, it's me again, and welcome back to another exciting installment of La Liga Zone. And this week, just days ahead of the biggest match in the world, El Clasico, Leo Messi scored 4 goals to help Barcelona regain the lead at the top of the table after Real Madrid surprisingly lost to Levante, which means El Clasico could help decide who is going to win La Liga Santander this season. So we're going to talk about this, of course, and I'm going to show you the top goals and saves, so let's get to it. Without further ado, and with the backing of our friends at Sling TV, it's time for the best stories from this past weekend in La Liga. And how do I not begin with a 4-goal performance from the world's best player, Leo Messi? I can't. It's impossible. Now, after going scoreless in 4 straight league games, though, in fairness to him, he did provide 6 assists over those 4 games, so he was still creating his magic. Messi put the team on his back and said, "I know the way back to the top of the table," as he fired 4 past Eibar. But getting back to the top wouldn't have been possible for Barca without Real Madrid surprisingly losing away to Levante 1-0. Now, despite having twice as much possession and 3 times as many shots on goal, Madrid couldn't find a way to get past my man of the match, Aitor Fernandez, who was excellent all night in goal for Levante. And they couldn't figure out a way to stop this unstoppable match winner from Jose Luis Morales. What a finish! And to make matters worse for Los Blancos, it appears Eden Hazard will miss a few more months with his injured ankle, so we hope he gets better soon. Also, because there was so much action in every matchup this past weekend outside of these top 2 teams, let me give you the inside scoop with these quick hits. First up, it's Atletico Madrid, who scored 3 goals in a game for only the 3rd time this season in their 3-1 win over Villarreal. But the best parts for Atleti? One of the goals was scored by Joao Felix, who hadn't scored in a while, so this should do wonders for his confidence, and it moved the club up to 3rd. Then up next is some big 3-0 wins from Sevilla, Real Sociedad, and Granada. And honestly, I'm not sure which of these 3 victories was the biggest surprise. Sevilla traveling away from home to crush Getafe and dropping them from 3rd to 5th as Sevilla move up to 4th? That's pretty good. Or maybe it was La Real, easily disposing of a Valencia side who have struggled mightily since the month of February started. Or maybe it was Granada taking down a hard-to-beat Osasuna away from home with 2 great goals from Darwin Machis. I think my vote is going to be Sevilla. And finally, I want to give a shout out to Celta, Real Valladolid, and Alaves, who all must be feeling intense pressure being near the relegation zone, but thankfully for them, they all got big wins this weekend. Celta took down Leganés 1-0 despite being down to 10 men for 70 minutes. And their winning goal was, of course, scored by club legend Iago Aspas because that's what he does. Then Valladolid took advantage of being a man up for 65 minutes to beat Espanyol, and then Rodrigo Eli scored the game-winning goal in the 90th minute to help Alaves beat the struggling Athletic, who, fun fact, haven't won a game in the league since the 1st of December. Anyway, I think I covered everything that you need to know from this past weekend, but if you do not want to miss out on any of this exciting action for the rest of the season in La Liga Santander, then make sure you tune in live to Sling TV every weekend, because Sling TV is the official partner of La Liga North America. Yes, it's my favorite part of the week. It's my top 3 goals in La Liga Santander from this past weekend. And even though Leo Messi scored 4, I'm not sure any of them were good enough to crack my top 3. Yes, that's how many great goals were scored. And at number 3, it's Levante's Jose Luis Morales, who surprised everyone in the stadium, including one of the best goalkeepers in the world, Thibaut Courtois, when he struck this thunderbolt from a tough angle and into the top of the net, which gave Levante the only goal that they needed to beat Real Madrid 1-0, which I know he'll remember for the rest of his life. What a hit! And then at number 2, it's Mallorca's Cucho Hernandez, who scored his 2nd goal of the season in his 2nd straight game, after picking up this ball from Take Kubo, who I thought was the man of the match in this 3-3 thriller between Mallorca and Real Betis. Cucho buried his first-time volley out of the air and into the side netting, and I mean, look at this. Take a bow, my man. What a finish! And finally at number 1, it's Real Sociedad's Adnan Januzaj, because what a way to score your first goal of the season, on your favorite left foot with a defender daring you to shoot it from that far out. I mean, I wish I could hit a ball that clean. And not only was it a banger of a goal, it helped his squad earn a big 3 points and move up to 6th, only 3 points out of 3rd. What a hero! Hold up, stop what you're doing. It's time for my top 3 saves from this past weekend in La Liga Santander. We're going to begin with Valencia's Yamo Dominic, because this save on a shot by Real Sociedad's red-hot Alexander Isak is not easy, especially since he's leaning heavily one way and has to come back and make the one-arm save going the other direction. This is top-class goalkeeping. And then at number 2 is Levante's Aitor Fernandez, because not only was he my man of the match in his club's huge win over Real Madrid, he made the save on Luka Modric that, yes, I know it might look like it's straight at him, but this ball was hit so hard, it's moving all over the place. And sometimes those are the hardest to save because everyone knows you should save them, yourself included. But he does well to parry this out of danger and out for a corner. And finally at number 1, it's Villarreal's Sergio Asenjo, who makes this ridiculous double save against Atletico Madrid, which at that point in the game kept things at 0-0. But let's take a moment to marvel and appreciate at how good this goalkeeping was. He first gets down super fast to stop Alvaro Morata's shot, and then he has the awareness and wherewithal to make another save on Vitolo, which is super impressive, so I bow down to his greatness. And now it's time to present to you the unanimous choice by pretty much everyone in the world for the best player in all of La Liga Santander this week, which is also known as my man in fuego, and it's Barcelona's Leo Messi. Because who else would it be? The man scored 4 goals in an important game, which helped get his club back on top of the table heading into arguably the biggest match of the season when they take on Real Madrid in El Clasico this weekend. Also, of his 4 goals, it's the first one that is my favorite because it's him versus 5 defenders. Then he puts it between one of the defenders' legs. Then these guys run into each other looking for the ball. Then another couple of defenders are late to slide over and cover, so Messi just does what he does and coolly slots it home. And honestly, this goal is one of many examples as to why he's considered a genius. He makes incredibly hard things look incredibly easy. Anyway, that is it. We are at the end of La Liga Zone for this week, but thank you for watching as always, and make sure you tune in to see El Clasico this Sunday. Not only because it's going to be an incredible game, but because I'll be there. So take a picture if you see me on your TV screen. And I'll see you from Madrid next week. Un abrazo.